Everyone, how we doing today? Alright, let's get this video started. Okay, so basically, we have the winner for this week's raffle. It's going to be Professor Vasquez. Thank you for your comment. I've already sent Bitcoin to you right there. And let's move on. Still chugging along with free Bitcoin. We just hit 1.1 Bitcoin. Doing all right there. We're above the 10K mark of Bitcoin price. You can see the rewards have gotten lower. We're still earning a decent income every day and enjoying it. So for all of you who are considering a way to get free Bitcoin, there you go, right here, free Bitcoin. I'll put a link in the description. As far as Steam, doing all right. Slowly collecting some Steam dollars so I can transfer to myself later. It's going to be great. We're at 2,000 Steam. Still on my way to being a dolphin as soon as possible. As you can see, I have some rewards here waiting to be collected. Steam's having some issues today, so we'll see when they fix that. As far as Bitcoin today, we've gone up. We're 10,300 or so as of this video right now. It's going pretty all right. Really enjoying it, especially being at 10% over one. I'm just enjoying every day that it's over that. A funny little blurb here. Who uses Bitcoin? So it looks like the song, it looks like. There we go. It switched songs. I have no idea what happened. Okay. Cool. Anyway, back to what I was looking at. Alright, so who uses Bitcoin? It looks like 39% of users are young adults, 29 to 34. 90% is male. It kind of sucks, but, you know. Let's see. Non-religious, 61% of Bitcoin users do not consider themselves religious. I'm religious. We're good. Married, 56% of users are either married or in a relationship. 37% are libertarian. That's not surprising, though, because libertarians tend to dislike the Fed. 53% are from either North or South America. They make an annual income of 50 to 100,000 per year. 43% have a full-time job. And they're generous. 77% spend their coins as gifts, donations, and for the purchasing of legal goods. Funny little blurb there. Really enjoyed that. And as far as another example of capitulation, I don't like the way they titled this article, but, you know, the way to get people to read your stuff is to make it sensational. So, here we go. The Bank of England governor proposed a radical competitor to Bitcoin and the US dollar. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency competitors are in vogue at the moment, with both social media giant Facebook and China planning their own digital currency projects. The Bitcoin price, despite suddenly plummeting this week, has climbed this year largely because the likes of Facebook and South Korea technology behemoth Samsung have tacitly endorsed Bitcoin and cryptocurrency technology, helping it to somewhat recover from the distance in 2018. Now, Bank of England Governor Mark Carney, who has previously poured scorn on Bitcoin and his crypto peers, has said a global digital currency, which sounds remarkably like Bitcoin, can replace the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. A digital currency could dampen the domineering influence of the US dollar on global trade, Carney said in a speech at the beginning of central bankers from around the world in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It was first reported by The Guardian, a UK newspaper. The US dollar is stockpiled by governments around the world to help protect it against any downturns in the US economy. If the share of trade invoiced in a digital currency were to rise, shocks in the US would have less potent spillovers through exchange rates, and trade would become less synchronized across countries, Carney added. Carney's comments follow attempts by Facebook to win over global financial regulators to its Libra cryptocurrency project, expected to launch sometime next year. Facebook has said it wants Libra to act as a global currency and is trying to launch the coin in as many countries as possible, though it's thought to have been a focus on emergency markets. Earlier this month, a senior official at China's central bank said it's almost ready to issue its own sovereign digital currency, with new research out this week suggesting it could eliminate the need for bank accounts. The dollar's influence on global financial conditions could similarly decline if a financial architecture developed around the new digital currency, and it displaced the dollar's dominance in credit markets, Carney added. Bitcoin enthusiasts were, of course, quick to point out Bitcoin would fulfill many of Carney's requirements. Bitcoin largely fits the description of what Carney is looking for: something removed from country borders and independent of countries. Specific interest rate policies. Richard Galvin, a former investment banker at JP Morgan Chase and now chief executive at Digital Asset Capital Management, told Bloomberg a financial newswire. This is just a picture of what happened basically the last week or so. Carney has publicly criticized Bitcoin, however, last year warning Bitcoin could be headed for a pretty brutal reckoning and that cryptocurrencies have all the hallmarks of a bubble. Despite Carney's dislike of Bitcoin, the Bank of England earlier this year said it welcomed Facebook's Libra initiative, adding it could be a useful addition to trading goods and services. Carney's comments are, though, likely to put him at odds with U.S. President Donald Trump, who recently launched a scathing attack on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in light of Facebook's plans, branding them unregulated crypto assets and based on thin air. So is the dollar. "We have only one real currency in the USA, and it's stronger than ever. It's the strongest! Both dependable and reliable," Trump said. "It is by far the most dominant currency anywhere in the world, and it will always stay that way. It is called the United States dollar." Well, anyway, a decent article. Again, it's been found out that I believe Bulgaria has about 200,000 coins. Other countries are already using Bitcoin. One of the Saudis bought 30,000 coins. You know, people are buying it. JP Morgan's been buying it. Fidelity has been in since 2015. And right now, people are just looking for on-ramps to hop on board, and we'll see what happens. Speaking of, I'm really excited to have passed 2,000 in my Steam wallet. So we'll see as we go on. If you follow me on Steam, then you could possibly make a few cents when I release an article. I'm trying to do it daily. For the past couple of days, there's been an issue with Steam. As far as crypto right now, I'm approaching, of the top 10 I have, many of the coins, and I'm enjoying that. And we'll see what happens in the future. So I'm really excited. Anyway, happy Labor Day, and I will see all you guys in another 2 weeks or so.